Talk real briefly. I had this question recently. It comes up a lot, so I'm always going to talk about it because it comes up so frequently. So forgive me if I'm repeating myself, but this is really important, and it has to do with our dogs and their behavior, and they sometimes will backslide. And what can we do? All of a sudden our dog is like barking, not listening, doing things it didn't used to do. What's going on? So I'll just use my own personal dogs as an example. And they definitely have the life of leisure. I don't really train them much. I don't really have to. And I have found that that really has come, it's come to roost. It's come to bite me. And so I have to make some changes for both my dogs so that they are better and more consistent. So I have to get back to basics with them, which means I'm going to start putting them on place more often and not allowing them to free roam the way that they do. They're very entitled dogs because they're good dogs. Overall, they're fantastic, and the average bear wouldn't think anything of their behavior. They'd be like, your dogs are so well behaved, but I see things that most people don't, and I'm like, I think that they need some up training. And I talked to some trainer friends of mine, and they have encouraged me to start to work on their behavior as well. Not just my students, but I'm going to be incorporating them in training with my students a lot more and just tightening things up. And that's my recommendation to you if you're struggling with your dog. If things have started to backslide and your dog just is kind of blowing you off or being a little more attitudinal, or if things have changed in your household and things just are not the same for your dog. It could be a confidence thing, insecurity. A lot of times if we give too much freedom to our dogs, they become insecure, and that's exactly what has happened to my dog Chase. So just my recommendation to you is going to be the same advice I give myself. Train your dogs, hold them accountable by doing place work every day. Put them on place. Do not let them get up until you say break. And do that when there are distractions in the house. Do that when you're doing your thing. If you're working on the computer, or you're watching TV, talking on the phone, or making dinner, make them do their work too. That's super important, and it's a really simple thing that's easy for you to follow through on. And just make sure that you are holding them accountable on walks, and when people come in to visit you, that you're getting the best behavior out of your dog. That's my tip for the day. I hope you guys are having a great one, and I will talk to you soon.